The economic historian Charles de Kiewit says South Africa is a country that has advanced economically by windfall and politically by disaster. This was an observation made on the apartheid state. And if you think of the economic windfalls, the discovery of diamonds, gold, platinum, coal, iron ore, and the political disaster, too many to mention. And then something spectacular happened in the early 1990s, where against all odds, South Africa transitions politically into a free, fair, transparent democracy against all odds. And I have to wonder if that quote hasn't gone exactly on its head, that South Africa is a country that has advanced politically by windfall and economically by disaster.
I think it's still the same. It hasn't changed. If you look at mid-2000s windfall of commodity prices, then we come to post-2010, essentially cheap money, capital inflows, again, not of our doing. Post-COVID, we had a small commodity boom that is no longer there. So all of these things are none of our doing. A lot of the issues that we have always known need to be solved, we didn't. Two in particular are quite key for me. We came into 1994 and we said South Africa has been specially designed to exclude the majority. But we did nothing about special planning to date, zero. The roads that exist today have been constructed in the apartheid era.
The urban geography is the same, the industrial geography is the same.
Then the other one is skills. We had an education system that was two-tier, the poor one for the majority and the better one for the minority. And again, to Fundi's point earlier on, we haven't done much as far as upskilling or changing the way we produce skills to speak to an economy of the future. So those two things for me remain unsolved. And then the second aspect would be the way we phrase our triple challenges. We always peg poverty and inequality together. But I think they're very different issues that requires different approaches. Someone said to me some weeks ago, we let history cloud our vision. We know we have a problem of inequality, but inequality amongst the middle class, we can deal with it. Inequality amongst the rich is not a problem. So what we need to perhaps first solve is the issue of poverty. But if we bundle poverty and inequality, the solutions that we'll come up with, we try to solve them at the same time, which results in us failing to solve any of them. That's the issue of minimum wages, for instance. We have 18 million people roughly on social grants, and post-COVID, some 7 to 10 million people more, and these are young people, adults that can actually work, lining for 350 rand from the government.
But I'm sure, in some ways, a veiled social welfare grant, a basic income grant that is now permanent, right?
I get it. But then how does that speak with the minimum wage laws that we have, which are, by all intents and purposes, multiples of 350 rand? There is a discord there.